Hi, and welcome to the Fat Geek podcast. I'm the Fat Geek, and this is episode 11, week 13. Um, you will probably see that there's a few changes here to the board already. If you look on my right, you can see that I actually have my Twitter feed going. So this is my live Twitter feed as I'm podcasting here today, and I may try to work that into a live show at some point to see if we could do something with that. But I thought it was neat to just show off that technology. So this is episode 11, and it's week 13. The last episode 10 was week 10. So it's been 3 weeks since you've got a podcast from me. And what's happened is over the last couple of weeks, I had 2 weeks of vacation. And then the last week, this week, I'm back from vacation. You might notice I have a bed here in the office behind me, and that's because our guests are still here from the 2 weeks that they had stayed. One of them got a little ill, and they missed their flight on when they were supposed to go out, and so they've had to stay an extra week with us, and so still stuck to the blow up bed. But it's been an interesting 3 weeks. I blogged last week that vacation, I wasn't that good on vacation. Prior to that, I'd gotten in a real good routine of exercising and eating right. On vacation, I really didn't exercise, and I won't say that I didn't eat healthy. I will say that I ate way too many sweets. I had dessert most nights afterwards, and it was a pretty big supper that we had, always eating out and so forth, and so we went a little overboard with that. I don't think my calorie count was crazy. It was probably around the 2,300-2,400 range. Because we'd eat breakfast and then we'd have a very small lunch and then a big supper. But it was fun. We were on vacation. We were touring around, seeing things. We had a real good time. Really, the weight loss thing is and the exercising is. I want to build it in to be part of my life, but I don't want it to take over my life either. In that it stops me from having fun or doing whatever I'm going to do. It's one little small project that I'm doing in my life that I have whole bigger things that are going on as well. Anyways, when I came back from the 2 week vacation, I did not weigh myself in because I figured I was above. Now that may be cheating. I probably should have done it, but this is my podcast, my blog, my site. I can set the rules up wherever you want. And really, I did that because I had such a great time on vacation. I didn't want to now wreck that memory that I would have because I went overweight. So I decided to give myself this week of working out hard to see if I could, and then do a weigh-in. And so I did do a weigh-in, and I did my weigh-in this morning, and the results is that I've lost a pound over the last 3 weeks. I've lost a pound. So with the 2 week vacation and then back this week, I'm down 1. So that's real good news. I was a little worried about what the scale was going to say this morning because I haven't weighed myself in about 3 weeks. And like I said, I was bad over the holidays. The other news is that as you can see, I'm here in a t-shirt and I'm kind of gefuffled. I probably look tired to you. I was up most of the night trying to rebuild my website. Now, if you go to my website, it just looks like it has always, but I can't actually do anything to it. I can't update it. I can't get into it because I downloaded a program called iWebBuddy, and it pooched my iWeb application. That's what the application that I'm using to build my website. I've got it iWeb fixed now that I can use iWeb, but I can't use my old website. I have to rebuild the whole thing from new, and so that's taken a while. What it's done is give me a chance to redo the website. So I'm actually remaking the whole thing. So I think I'll be up again next week. I'm going to take the week to rebuild it. I was working on it all last night. I'm working on it today. I'll work on it over the evenings over the next week, and I think I'll be up again and running by next Sunday. So what I've done today is I've just made this podcast for YouTube. You'll just be able to get this podcast on YouTube, and I'm tweeting my weight loss results for this week. But next week we'll be back up and you have the full site with the blog and the pictures and everything. I'm also going to send one picture from this week of how things have gone. So this week was an intensive week. I started off Monday. I ran 4 days: Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. 5 kilometers each day, pretty good pace. And then I worked out five days a week, and it was heavy weights working out. So I really pounded it this week. Kept a good calorie count of around 1,800 every day. Some days was a little bit less than that, between 15 and 16 on a couple of days. So I really pushed it hard because I was a little, like I said, I was bad over vacation. So I had to push it hard this week, and I did push it hard this week. Now I may have pushed it a little too hard with the running, because yesterday my right calf tightened up really tight, and I kept running on it thinking I'd be able to work it out, and I was trying to stretch it as I was running, and I stretched it a lot when I was finished, but I was really hoppling around last night. Hoppling around a little bit today, not as bad as last night, but still a little bit. So I am going to have to watch it. My next run is scheduled for Tuesday. I might try to put that off till Thursday. So we'll see how it goes. I may even have to go to the treadmill for the rest of this week for any runs I'm going to do the rest of this week, just to cushion, give myself that little extra cushion. So this is my first injury with this real injury. This is like I cannot do things with this injury. There's no way I can go running on this again outside. Anyways, I got to give it a few more days. Anyway, so I pushed it hard, but now I'm paying a little bit of the price. At first, I thought it was just a cramp, dehydration, but now I feel like I've actually pulled something. So I may have to work some long walks into the deal here. So it's been a great week. It's been a great 3 weeks, really. I mean, I put some pictures up last week of the vacation pictures. We went to Niagara Falls. We had a great time. Like I said, we went to a lot of really nice restaurants and had great meals. And it was a lot of fun. One of the things you got to realize when you get together with family and so forth, so much of the fun and the excitement is around getting together for a meal, breaking bread, as you'd say, enjoying yourself. And so that's what we did. And I didn't want to be the guy that was exercising every day and counting calories while we're running around trying to have a great time and everybody enjoying themselves. So I didn't. I paid for it a little bit, but now we're back to watching what we're doing. So tune in next week. Hopefully with the new site is up and going and everything's great, and hopefully the leg is feeling better and things are going good. Anyways, and hopefully I'll be back in my own bed again. So, anyways, have a nice day, and we'll see you next week.